Hello, my name is Mark Langley. I'm one of the founders of DeTech. My background is laboratory service for over 25 years, 15 of which have been spent mostly in IVF and helping install monitoring solutions throughout the country. One of the things that we noticed back in 2018 when the catastrophic losses took place of two separate tanks at two different IVF labs was that there was a call for a much better solution. DeTech has developed that solution that we consider simplistically complex, and the reason why we say that is because of what I'm about to show you. We're going to take you into our dashboard of our solution, and our patent is based around these two telemetry points. Outside surface temperature of the liquid nitrogen tank, and the reason why these 2 points alone are sufficient enough to monitor your tanks is this. All liquid nitrogen tanks have a vacuum in them, and they also contain liquid nitrogen on the inside. The reason why the outside surface temperature remains around ambient is because the vacuum is sealed. Thermodynamics will not allow that temperature to transfer, but as soon as the vacuum starts to break, the outside surface temperature will start to drop away from ambient, and then you'll start to lose more liquid nitrogen. So what our system does is we utilize a scale, and we know that, as an example, when we zero this scale out, we can put a tank on it, and this particular tank weighs 17.2 kilograms. And you can see here we're starting to drip siphon water into this tank. And this works reverse, so when the liquid nitrogen starts to evaporate, you start to lose weight because each fluid has a specific density and weight to it, liquid nitrogen included. Back in July of 2021, when we ran our first prototype, we did an actual tank failure, as you can see here. From the time lapse that the frost is building up pretty quickly. It was here we realized just how well our solution was working, how quickly it responded to the tank failure, and more importantly, how we're able to use relative humidity sensors to also detect a tank failure. If that weren't enough, we've also added the ability to add a cryogenic sensor into it if clients still want to have a temperature sensor inside the tank, but that's not needed because liquid nitrogen is always consistently at its same temperature provided it exists. And if it exists in the tank, then there's no need to have a temperature sensor in the tank in the harsh environments because you'll be replacing that sensor quite readily. We've also added the ability to monitor the outside ambient and humidity temperatures around the tank. This is very important. We've actually found that this humidity level adds another layer of protection for monitoring the failure of the tank. We also monitor the battery condition of the device. Again, another patented feature is our fill mode. In other words, if we go to our website, click on how it works, we've developed and patented an app that will allow you to scan a QR code on your tank and almost immediately see the detailed telemetry from that tank, the surface temperature, the tank condition, its health, how much liquid's actually in that tank. And we've taken it a step further. If you click on a device button that we've created, it'll put the device in what's called fill mode, and it'll start reading real-time telemetry back and forth, and you'll be able to monitor the liquid nitrogen as you fill the tank. This is just one of many of industry-first features that we've built into our solution. We invite you to come visit us at ASRM this year in Anaheim. We're going to be there, but we'd like to be able to answer your questions, showing you how this solution is going to solve problems. If you're a person that hates sticking tanks, we've even built in an ROI calculator to calculate just how much it's going to save you sticking your tanks. And we're going to cover that in another video. I'll go over this interesting tool that's on our website. We invite you to visit DeTechUS.com, investigate our solution. We'll look forward to seeing you at ASRM. And if you got any questions, contact us at info@DeTechUS.com. Thank you for your interest. We'll look forward to answering your questions.